This is my Wabi Sabi video about my Wabi Sabi life. When I was a little girl, I wanted to help people. Others would tell me that I wanted to be a nurse, but I didn't think that's really what I wanted. When I was 16, I worked for a doctor's office and realized very quickly that I did not want to be a nurse, and I didn't want to be a doctor either. My next job, I worked for pathologists. There was too much death and disease, and I didn't want to do that either. I wanted to help people before they got sick. And I believed in drugs back then, so then I went to work at a pharmacy and really loved it, working with people, helping them to figure out what they needed. I got to counsel the customers even though I wasn't yet a pharmacist, and I really enjoyed that. So off I went to pharmacy school. That didn't exactly work out. Do you know how sometimes people will say that we have contracts before we come into this existence? I don't know if it's true or not, but I started to wonder a long time ago if part of my contract was to experience every horrible thing that you could experience so that I could have empathy, real genuine empathy for other people. And I don't know if that's what it was or not, but anyway, after being married and being divorced and being married again, and then him going to jail and having my son taken away from me and multiple miscarriages and then a terminal cancer diagnosis. Why did I need to experience all those things? I don't know. But when the cancer spread throughout my entire body, through my liver, my lymphatic system, I had completely given up on life. And my son was 7. And he says, "So Mom, what are you going to do? Just kill yourself?" And I said, "No, I would never kill myself." And he yells in my face and he says, "Well, if you stop fighting, that's what you're doing." And I realized in that moment that he believed that if I died, it was because I chose to, and that he wasn't important enough for me to live for. And from that moment on, that became my why, my big, huge why as to why I needed to be here. And he'll be 25 next month, and I'm still here. I've dealt with this silly cancer for the last 16 years and almost 17. And the things that I've learned in the last year have gotten me on this most amazing life path I could have ever imagined. And throughout the whole thing, the swimming in the alpine lakes, the swimming in the sea that I started last year, climbing mountains. I climbed Mount St. Helens last year. I am more optimistic than anybody I know and so excited about life. If you don't want me, you're missing out.